This episode of Tom's Top 5 is brought to you by GoToAssist Express. Hey, welcome to Tom's Top 5, where each time we meet, we count down another great list. I'm Tom Merritt. I'm a huge proponent of free software, especially open source, but that doesn't mean I use everything just because it's free. High-quality free software is easily found. Sadly, so is awful free software. And I'm not even counting malware and viruses. So avoid the bad stuff. Here, we'll help you out. Let's count down the top 5 worst pieces of free software, open or otherwise. At number 5, Toolbars. We're going to lump them all in together as annoying browser add-ons that sometimes arrive without warning. They slow you down, often spy on you. Twitter folks particularly didn't like Ask.com's offering, but pretty much all brands got a mention. Coming in at number 4, Adobe Acrobat Reader, or just Adobe Reader. The official way to read PDFs in a browser has been scorned for generations, though Adobe has been working hard lately to reduce its size, insecurity, and bugginess. However, I'd still say Foxit Reader is the better alternative. Up to number 3, iTunes, especially iTunes for Windows. This monstrous, bloated program is the only way to get the iTunes Store and the easiest way to manage Apple devices like iPods. Oddly, the OS X version seems to have fewer problems than the Windows one. Crazy coincidence, that. Sliding in at number 2, Internet Explorer. If you're still using IE6, please stop. You're making the internet a more dangerous place. Even Microsoft says so. The most recent version of IE, IE8, is no angel, but it's light years better than the older versions. Update. Before we get to number 1, time for a stupid question. The Free Software Foundation leads the fight to make good open free software. On what date did Richard Stallman found FSF? Post your answer in the discussion section at revision3.com/TomsTop5, and you could be chosen to win this bag of Mage Warriors. You can use them to make your own open gaming platform, or just take your mind off of crappy free closed source programs. It's fun. They have little dials on the bottom. These little Mage Warriors are so competitive. You know what? They remind me of IT and software consultants. Wait, let me tell you why. Unlike turning the dial for increased hit points on figurines, IT and software consultants need the magic spell of being in two places at onceness. Enter the new GoToAssist Express. The faster you can connect to a customer, the faster you can move on to the next quest or challenge. With GoToAssist Express, you will increase revenue by handling more support requests, reduce travel time and overhead costs, support clients even when they're not at their computer, rise above the competition by providing faster, more professional service. Listen, brave warrior. For this special offer, you must visit GoToAssist.com/Tom. That's GoToAssist.com/Tom to level up with a free trial. All right, let's get to our number 1, the worst piece of free software ever to sully your modem. At number 1, it's RealPlayer. Once the only way to get postage stamp-sized video or streaming audio, Real lost its way somewhere in the early part of the century and became a bloated, spyware-riddled mess of code that's not much good for anything and far, far from essential. Real made a couple good runs at features like ripping streams and video, but we're never better than the other free tools already available. Sadly, you can still download Real. Well, that's it for this edition of Top 5. Don't forget to answer the stupid trivia question in discussions at revision3.com/TomsTop5 for a chance to win the Mage Warriors. Whole bag of them. I'm Tom Merritt. See you next time.